how familiar were you guys with the original film before getting cast in this?
I had heard about it, and I had seen clips about it. I feel like it used to play on TV like a lot. Um, but Rachel Lee Cook and Freddie Prinze Jr., they're like, the jam. So I know that.
Well, I'm a huge fan of rom-coms. I would say rom-coms are a part of my personality. So like growing up, I loved like my favorite was always A Walk to Remember, and like I loved the original. And yeah, I've always heard about it. I've seen it. I've always known about it. But yeah, so when they were doing the remake, I was like, that's cool. So yeah, I've always been such a huge fan. So like this is obviously a dream come true.
That's awesome. And what was it like getting to work with Rachel Lee Cook and Matthew Lillard from the original?
Oh, that was so cool. Huge fan. I mean, obviously, like Scooby-Doo as well.
Yes, Scooby-Doo. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
We're all like a bit starstruck. And then Rachel is just so gracious and so great. And there was like a tiny bit of pressure that I had. Like I was like, we got to live up to like the classic. And then, Rachel Lee is here. So we got to make sure that we're like, able to serve greatness because she's just great.
Oh, yeah, it was just like so cool. And like in person, Matthew and Rachel are just so sweet and kind, and just like, we were obviously both very starstruck, but they're just very down to earth. And I was just like, I feel so safe, and I'm just like honored to be a part of this, and so glad that they decided to like come join us. So yeah, super exciting.
Definitely. I loved getting to see them in the film, and I was pleasantly surprised to see their involvement in it. Can each of you tell us about your character?
I gotta go first.
Okay, yeah, let me think about it. Yeah, you go first.
I'm just kidding. So my character's name is Nisha. She is by far one of my favorite characters to play because she does not care. Can I cuss?
Yeah, go for it.
Don't do it, dude.
Like Annie, this is the appropriateness. Yeah, my character does not give a fuck. In fact, when I was playing her, I like even painted my middle finger another color so I could just be like this the whole time. So she's definitely my favorite. I feel like, see, I'm the opposite of Myra. I do not like rom-coms. Like, I mean, I don't like them. It's just
canceled.
Favorite. Done. Interview's over. Out. Who is this Annie Jacob? No, I'm just kidding. I don't always go to rom-coms. Like I'm more of a thriller, mysteries, like love mysteries. So I just love that my character is the person who gets to say the audience's thoughts if you're not a rom-com lover. And so I had so much fun with that. She is Tanner Buchanan character's best friend, Cameron, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love you, obviously, but also Anisha as well as a character. I think she's so awesome. But my character's name is Quinn. I play Addison's or Paget's best friend. And I'm part of the throuple, which is me, Addison, and Madison. And we're just like the girl gang. And I really love Quinn. I find a lot of similarities within myself to Quinn. I would say that Quinn is very loyal, a great shoulder to cry on, a very supportive friend. And I really feel like
that is my
you'll see when the movie comes out. But I feel like I too am also like that. But yeah, I find a lot of similarities in Quinn, and I think she's a really, really great friend. And I feel like everyone needs one of those. So I'm glad to be of service.
You guys both play really good best friends to the main characters. Did you to get in character, did you hang out with Tanner and Addison a lot to kind of form those bonds?
I feel like we all talked a lot online just because we filmed this in the middle of COVID, and there was a lot of quarantining was still in place. A lot of precautions were put in place for the health of everyone and to just make sure that everything ran smoothly and everyone was safe and healthy and no one got sick. So we did not hang out in person outside of filming, unfortunately, but it's all good because we really bonded on set. Even through our N95s, we could see that we were enjoying everyone's company and having good conversations and all bonding. But yeah, just because of COVID, we had to be extra safe. Yeah,
it's definitely like a very different experience from what we're used to. And usually, like, so I hadn't been to, like, I'm not actually from LA, and usually when I go travel somewhere to film, like the cast would get together and we can tour the place, and we could not. Like, it was just like, hotel set. I did have to do a lot of acting in order to have chemistry with Tanner. Like, he's like so hard. No, I'm just kidding. That Tanner.
We're like, hey, we're in this private room. We're just gonna slander Tanner. No, I was so, honestly though, every project, or I mean, especially this one, I'm just so grateful that everyone is just so sweet and everyone gets along so well, especially like the process was all via Zoom, and for us to all like really click in person and have all that chemistry in person and just like have such a great time is such a blessing. It was so cool. So very grateful.
I didn't find out that Myra was not a FaceTime person until after the shoot, because I was always like, hey Myra,
Myra, answer my FaceTime. I'm like, Annie, I hate FaceTiming. Like, I truly am not a FaceTime person because I like to multitask. And like, if I'm FaceTiming you, I'm obviously not going to be rude and use my phone while I'm FaceTiming you. So yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, and the movie is amazing. Can't wait for everyone else to see it.
Thank you
guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
No problem. Bye.
Hey, Starshine Magazine. I'm Myra, and the person who's laughing right here is Annie. And you can catch us on He's All That on Netflix, August 27th.